Yes, 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 guys. Okay, today marks the start of a new video feature called Matt's Top Tips, right? Now, in classes, a lot of you know, I've done Matt's Top Tips for a while, all right? But now I'm bringing it to the masses, okay? Now, today's top tip is all about the actor thinking of themselves as a product, yeah, to be marketed, okay? Now, when you bring a product to market, whether it be an actor or any product, what you have to do is you have to think about and understand what that product's USPs are. Now, what's a USP? A USP is a unique selling point, okay? Now, in acting, I would probably say that the need for a unique selling point is more prevalent than anywhere else in any other market, okay? And that is, if you think about it, when actors are getting cast, they're getting cast on the actor's personality traits, the actor's profile, the way they look, even things like the height, even things like their general look, but particularly around who they are, and what it is they sell as an actor in terms of their personality traits. Some people call it their type, right? The one thing that people don't actually realise a lot in this industry is when people are going for an audition, in this day and age, most people can act, and they can act very well, particularly when you get to that level of audition, when you've got yourself on spotlight, you've got some experience, and you're a solid actor. So what is it that they're casting? They're casting a type. They're casting USPs that you need to present and you need to represent. Okay? They're looking for the definitive description that they've been given, from a director, from a producer, from a writer even sometimes, of what that character is that they're trying to cast. So you need to understand what it is that you represent in terms of your type, in terms of your personality traits, even in terms of the types of profile that's going to get you noticed. Okay? Now, your USPs, your unique selling points. People like Vinnie Jones, he had a USP. Okay? It got him up the ladder incredibly quickly in terms of his acting. But his USP was he was a hard man, and he sold it in everything that he did, in everything that he was. If you need a hard man, East End, you know exactly where to go. You call Vinnie Jones's agent. That's a USP, a very strong, unique selling point. Danny DeVito, with his comedy edge, but in terms of his profile, little man, tiny. You know what you're getting. You have to work out what your USP is. Some people call it your type, but it's a unique selling point. What you've got that nobody else has. And it takes some thought and it takes some discovering. But here's what to do once you have discovered it. Once you've discovered what your unique selling point is as an actor, what you're offering that no other actor's offering, you then need to ensure that that shows up in all of your marketing package. What is your marketing package? It's Casting Network's profile, it's your Spotlight profile, it's any other profile you've got that's there to get you work and get you jobs, whether it's even social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook accounts where you've got an actor account or personal account and you're trying to use that to market yourself. Those USPs need to be prevalent in everything. If you think that you, as a USP, as a unique selling point, are a kind of bubbly, curvaceous woman, that needs to show up in your marketing tools. If you think that for some reason, you are a very Vinnie Jones hardman type, he will have in his headshots, in his showreel, in the jobs that he's done, in the way that he cuts up his showreel, he will understand that that is what his unique selling point is. And when an agent gets a phone call one, we need to be able to sell a USP and it be very clear and defined. But when a casting director gets a description from a producer director saying, look, we need this type of personality, this type of profile, you know, in the way that they look, the way that they are, the height, you know, then the casting director, the best thing for a casting director is knowing exactly who fits that USP, because maybe they've seen it in your marketing profile, your headshots, they've seen it when they've been browsing. They know exactly which agent to ring. And that is how you need to operate as an actor. You need to be smarter, you need to know what your USPs are, and it needs to be absolutely prevalent right across all of your marketing platforms. So that is the first of Matt's top tips. See you soon.